Oh gosh, hold on. I am scooched up in my seat. Good morning, everyone. Hello. Hi. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Wasabi. Good morning. Good morning, friend. How are you doing today? I am doing well. I still haven't been able to fix my settings. I worked on it over the weekend, so we're gonna have to deal with the bedroom space until I can fix my chat settings. But hi, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Hi, Sarah. Hello, hello. I'm a little tired, a little worn out. Actually, I'm very worn out. It is a rainy, gloomy day on my end of the world. I had a very busy weekend, and it's all catching up to me today. It's all catching up to me today. I am very, very eepy. I am very tired. All I want to do is crawl back into bed and be a lazy lump. With the bed in the bedroom, it's off to the side. Don't worry about it. It's there. It's off to the side that way. Like what you're seeing is just a third of the room. The other, like you're seeing like not a third. You're seeing like 3/4 of the room. The other quarter has like bed and stuff over there. You know, you don't need to see all that. I don't make my bed. It's messy. It's a messy little space, so you know, I don't want you guys to see that. But it's been raining here today too. Yeah, I fear that. It's rainy. It's gloomy. It's a day. Autumn is coming very quickly. It's actually a very chilly day today, so autumn has hit pretty quickly on my end of the world. Even though officially it's not yet autumn, it's still got like a week, a few days. I don't know how much longer we have till the official autumn. We have a few days till autumn officially hits. Got the motel stain mattress, sir. No, I don't. It's just I don't make my bed. I don't make my bed. I just kind of get up, throw the sheets over my mattress, and then hope for the best. I don't make my bed. You know, I have like a cover sheet, a fitted sheet, and a bed sheet. My sheets are clean. They just don't get made. I'm just lazy about it. You know, I'm too lazy to make my bed. I'm just too lazy to make my bed. But everything is clean. Hotel stinks. Puh. What kind of person do you think I am? I like being clean. I'm just messy, but I'm not dirty. You know what I mean? I don't mind if my bed is unmade or if I have like my laundry in a pile on a chair somewhere. But I'm not disgusting. You know, I keep my clothes clean. You need to normalize not making our beds. Well, I don't make my bed. I only make my bed whenever I have company come over, because you know then I want it to be neat. But otherwise, I'm home on my own. I have no company coming over. I don't need to make my bed. It don't need to be made. Who am I trying to impress? Nobody. Well, typically, I'll make my bed if I have company coming over, like a friend. We hang out in my room or whatever, play video games, all that fun stuff. But that's not what I did this weekend. This weekend I went to the Renaissance Fair. And boy howdy, I had a fun time. I had a big old fun time. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. I should probably close the door. Creator's home today. He don't feel too good because the weather is awful. His old man joints are bothering him, so he's watching TV, so I think the background. I'm just gonna, I can hear what no, you don't, sir. Don't you dare. Don't you dare jump on my vanity. Why are you trying to jump on my vanity? You wanna get burnt? You wanna get burnt by the candle? Go. Booby was just about to do a bad. Booby was just about to do a bad. He was about to jump on my vanity and get his little butt burned because I'm burning a candle. Come, Bubble. You want to get brushed? Come up here. He wants to be brushed. That's why he's asking for my attention. He's got his summer coat is shedding and his winter coat's coming in, so he needs to be brushed a lot more often. And he loves being brushed, so he's like begging for me to brush him. Beans went off somewhere else. I don't know where she went. She had a little bit of a fur ball. She had a little bit of a fur ball incident earlier, so I had to make sure she was okay. But then she went off somewhere, so she's probably sleeping somewhere quiet and comfy, cozy. But oh. So now I gotta brush the boy because he's like, Mother, please. I'm gonna make some dinner now, but let's see the background. That's fine, Sarah. I hope your dinner comes out great and yummy and nutritious. Making your bed every day. What are you, Sisyphus? That shit's gonna get destroyed again. Yeah. Watch your vanity. Yeah, my little makeup vanity. I don't want him jumping on it because then he knocks down my makeup, he knocks down my perfume bottles and lotions. He's a very clumsy boy. He don't care. He just kind of trucks through everything. Yes, sir. Yes. Do you want to rub against it? Do you want to bite it? What do you want to do with the brush? You can't bite the brush. It's to make sure you look handsome. Not to fight with. Not to fight with, sir. Give your cat dreadlocks. His hair's not long enough for that. He's got like a medium long hair, but he's got like a double coat, so he's just very fluffy. So I gotta brush him until all his old undercoat comes off. And then, yes, boo boo, you gotta get brushed. He's trying to fight against the brush. It's like he's hyper today. But you need brushing because then you're the worst one. He's the worst one. He gets all the hairballs. And he gets some big ones, so I have to make sure he's brushed. You have to make sure he's brushed. He's so handsome. Handsome boy. There you go. Nice and brushed. Get some of that coat off. When his winter coat comes in, forget it. Pwah. Or do what Hungarian nobility did and never clean the hair so it sticks into one giant mess. Ew, gross. Now Beans wants to come in and she can't make up her mind. Ma'am, get her out. Thank you. Yes, I know. Ugh. Nah, that's gross. So the hairs are not long enough. They're still fairly short-haired cats. One has a thicker coat than the other. But yeah, no, I light a candle. I didn't want Booby to jump up there and get burnt by accident. He almost burnt himself one time if I hadn't stopped him. I singed a little bit of his fur. I was like, oh no. He didn't get hurt, thankfully. But I'm like, Boo Boo, don't ever do that again. You think he would know better, but no, he does not. He's a silly, silly boy. He is a silly, silly boy, but he's a good boy. He don't mean no harm. But we don't jump on places where there's candles, Boo-Boo. You know better. But yes, so I went to the Renaissance Fair this weekend. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Got to eat a big old turkey leg. Hi, Bean. Got to eat a big old turkey leg. I got to see performers. There was this bard called Tenacious D&D, and he was hilarious. My goodness, very talented man, very talented. It was almost a catastrophe. Exactly, Wasabi. Exactly. I don't need that now. We don't need that here. The babies are laying down now. They're now in comfy, cozy mood. Yeah, but we don't need a catastrophe here. That would be terrible. But what was I gonna say? But yes, was it Jack Black? No, but it was a plump dude. He did really well though. It was fun to watch. It was really fun to watch. Boo Boo, stop! They're fighting. They're play fighting now. That's great. The kids are play fighting. I love when siblings get along. You probably hear them thumping in the background. Did someone say D&D? No? Oh yeah! I went to the Renaissance Fair, Kakarot. Hello, good morning, good morning. I went to the Renaissance Fair. It was really cool. There was a bard there called Tenacious D&D who was really funny. I ate a giant turkey leg. I got to see a lot of cool performers. Got to buy some really neat stuff. Got some cool handmade candles that smell amazing. I got me a new oil perfume, which I am going to absolutely make last for another 3 years. It's the last time I bought from this vendor there. Last time I bought from the vendor there, I made my perfume last up until this year, and I think last time I went was like in 2018. So yeah, I made that perfume last a long time because it was oil-based and it's very strong. You don't need a lot of it. Very little goes a long, long way when it comes to oil perfumes. And oil colognes, they are very... It's a perfume that's made with just oil. Instead of like alcohol, like when you get a perfume, like cologne, it's typically made with like an alcohol base and then scented added to it. But this is more like just pure oil, so you're getting a much stronger and longer lasting scent, and it's great if you are someone who really likes a strong perfume without using a lot. It's like one of those drip ones, kind of, yeah. I re-upped on a perfume that I really loved. I actually made that last for like several years because I got it like I think 2018 or 2019, and I just finished the bottle like earlier this year, and I was like, I really want to go back to the Renaissance Fair so I can buy another bottle of the exact perfume if they still have it, and they did, and I was so happy, and it was like so expensive, but it was worth it. It was very expensive, but very worth it because the bottle lasts very long time, a very long time. So they don't really go. They last a long time. Since you only need a very little. Like if you use too much, it'll be too overpowering. But you really only need a little. What's up, buddy? Are you play fighting with your sister? You need to stop that, sir. Poor thing don't feel well. But very good. You can add them to like lotions and stuff. You can add them to like lotions and stuff too to give your lotion a little scent. You know, like a drop. You really don't need a lot. Like if you use a lot, it's gonna be way too much. Way too much. You can even add them to like those little volcanic beads that hold oil really well. Which I do. I have a bracelet that's like that. I really want a necklace like that though. I prefer having my oil perfumes like right close to my chest. Because that's usually where I put my perfume, like on my chest, on my neck. A little bit on the wrists, but you know. You can't use eucalyptus oil in Australia because it attracts koalas. Yeah, I heard that. Okay, I sent you a picture of Moa Metal. Says it's Moa Metal Monday. Please respond. Oh, you sent me a picture of Moa Metal. Very nice. Let me see. Discord. Adorable. Start clawing you to pits and ridges. I mean, guys, these kids have chosen absolute violence today. You guys, get out of my garbage. What is wrong with y'all? Stop going in my garbage and eating stuff. Y'all are so gross. Stop that. They have chlamydia. Yeah, I know koalas have chlamydia. I would never want to meet a koala. I would see one from a distance. But I would never want to meet chlamydia. Disgusting. Ooh, it's raining now. It's like pouring. Oh, that sounds so nice. It's like pouring right now. Like absolute pouring rain. It's so nice. Yeah, no, I wouldn't want to meet a koala. I do not want to get chlamydia. I have been STD free for my entire life. I'd rather keep it that way. I would really rather keep it that way. No chlamydia for me, thank you. Chlamydia. It's an STD. It's a sexually transmitted disease, except it's also not. I'd rather not. I would rather not get chlamydia by coming into contact with a koala. Thank you. That's one thing I'm gonna skip. Nope, I plan on staying STD free for the rest of my life. Thank you. It ain't a dream, it's a plan. No STDs for me. I am always healthy and safe. Thank you. But chlamydia is an STD, isn't it? Or it's like some kind of infection? Either way, I don't want it. I do not want to have sex with a koala, thank you. That's so gross. They're covered in chlamydia. You don't even have to have sex with a koala to catch chlamydia. They're just riddled in chlamydia. They are disgusting little creatures. Adorable, but disgusting. You can absolutely get fucking chlamydia just by touching a koala, which is not something I don't want. No, thank you. That's gonna be one thing I'm gonna skip when I go to Australia. That's gonna be the one thing I skip when I go to Australia. I do not want to catch chlamydia from a fucking koala. They're cute, and I'll look at them from a distance. But I will not, ever want to touch a koala. Like, sorry buddy, but no thank you. Like, oh, you want to touch a koala? No. the koala thing had a soul? Yeah, because, like, don't... I was like, darn, I hope you got tested afterwards. Like, I genuinely do. I think chlamydia is curable, so you should be able to, you know, get fixed of that. I'm gonna double check. Hey Google, is chlamydia curable? Also, all of you spelled chlamydia wrong, by the way. Yeah, you have to take antibiotics, but you know. Chlamydia can usually be effectively treated with antibiotics. More than 95% of people will be cured if they take their antibiotics correctly. Wasabi, I would recommend getting antibiotics. Yeah. Cal, what are you sending me? And I love it. It's hilarious. But, yeah, no. Chlamydia is curable with antibiotics. I don't think they have. They might. Since I've been the same since teen time. The koala was your goofy moment? Oh no! The koala was your goofy moment? Oh god. Oh dear C. Jeebus. Oh man, is this your villain arc, Wasabi? Is this your villain arc? I hope not. Is this what started it all? The koala incident? Well, God knows how old you were, what year? I don't know. Oh, that hurt my ear balls. It's okay, we can make koalas extinct about 20 years. You know, if we leave koalas to their own devices, they'll do it to themselves. Because, my god, from what I hear about koalas, they are not the smartest creatures. And I don't think they will live long enough without human interaction. Well, or human interference, rather. Because, from what I understand, they are dumb creatures. Hi, Bean. Hi, Mal. Oh, God. She is just so aggressive when she drops. She's like, love me, plop. Like, so aggressive. Yeah, with human interference. Leave a koala alone in the wild, I'm pretty sure it would die off pretty quickly. From what I understand, they eat eucalyptus, even though they can't really digest it. And then they grind their teeth down to nothing while they eat eucalyptus. So that, you know, eventually they'll end up starving themselves because they'll be unable to eat the one food that they can't really digest. You know? So I don't think koalas are gonna live very long if left to their own devices out in the wild. Unless they really learn how to adapt to the nature around them. But, you know. They've lasted this long, you've had a point. They've lasted this long at this point. So, you know, who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Most likely I'm wrong. I have been known to be wrong on any occasion. Yeah, they probably do that for only 100,000 years. I mean, true. That too. They chillin'. That's fair. I mean, what really is a threat to a koala? Except to a koala itself. You know what I mean? Beans, why are you sniffing everything? Does my teddy bear smell? Have you guys been farting on my teddy bears again? I'm telling you about this stuff. 100,000 of these. If I get one for like a day, I get yelled at. I don't want any STDs, thank you. So koalas are gonna be one thing I skip if I ever take that trip down to the upside down lands. No, thank you. I would rather not. I would very much rather not. Not my thing. But, yeah, say Levy. What's wrong with you? You want attention? Do you want to get brushed? I know you don't like being brushed. Dirty girl. Don't like being brushed. You don't like getting brushed, but you shed just as much as your brother, even though your hair is so much thinner. I'm brushing her down now. Nope, she's fighting the brush too. Why are you fighting the brush for? You need a brushing, ma'am. You need a brushing, madam. You are shedding. You and your brother are growing in your winter coat, so you'll need a brushing. Okay. Yeah. May God curse you 100,000 year STD. No thanks. Not my thing. Ma'am, really? Right in front of my coffee? You are so dirty. She's giving herself a bath. Ma'am. Rude. Very rude indeed. Off with you. Go. Pat. Go. Off with you, ma'am. Go get comfortable. Anywho. Anyway, so tomorrow, okay, so let me do the schedule real quick before I forget, because I always forget. Tomorrow will not be a story time. I know, surprisingly. Tomorrow I shall be streaming with Calvin Frosthill over on his Twitch channel, Calvin Frosthill, twitch.tv/Calvin Frosthill. So that'll be something that'll be happening mañanas, and I'm excited. Super excited. It's been a while since I streamed over on Cal's channel, so give that a look over there. Wednesday, I'm not doing much of anything Wednesday. And Thursday, of course, it's gonna be more Super Meat Boy. Me? Yes, you, Cal. We talked about this. We're streaming tomorrow. On your channel. On your channel, sir. We've spoken about this. Who's that? You know who Cal is, Wasabi. But, he's that funny dude that plays the Ponyo with me. Yes, at www.twitch.tv/Calvin_Frosthill. Yes. I'm gonna pin that. Because it's importante. No, wait, no, that's not what I want to do. Pin the message. Yes. That message has been pinned. Yes. Stream buffer? Why are we buffering? Why is we buffering? Are we buffering? Am I still 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 buffering? Are we good? Are we good now? Oh man. I'm the Walrus Google. Jesus Christ. But yeah, so tomorrow I'll be streaming with Cal over on his channel. Twitch.tv/Calvin_Frosthill. That'll be the thing we'll be doing. I'm pretty sure we'll be playing more Ghost Trick. Very, very fun. Thursday will be more Super Meat Boy. And Friday will be more Deponia. No, wait, buffer again? Are we still buffering? Are we good now? Am I buffering? Why am I buffering so much? My internet should not be janky. Hold on. There should be nothing running on my... There should be nothing running. Da 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 da. Should be nothing running. Da 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 da. Anyway. Should be nothing attached to my internet. Let me see. Let me double check. My switch on? I think my switch is on. My switch is on. Oh, data. Alright, switch. Are you attached to my internet? You're not. Why am I buffering? Why Why am I buffering? Why am I buffering? Why am I buffering? Why am I buffering? Okay, I think we're good. Are we good? Hello, hello. Hi, Dr. Shadow Soul. I don't know if you can see me. It's some weird buffering shit happening. Are we good? Are we good now? Is everything working? Is everything working? Are we still buffering? Why are we still buffering? Oh god, no! Hold on. Alright, I had to mute myself for a moment there. Is it working? Is it working? Are we working? Are we good now? Is everything working again? I can't tell. Are we good? Are we good now? Okay, I think we're good now. Hello, Dark Shadow Soul. If you didn't hear me before. Yes, I'm back. I'm here. I can see and hear you. Good. I had to mute myself for a moment because I got a call from my pharmacy telling me my medications are ready, and I have to go get those later because I actually have no more medication, and I didn't take my medication today because I have no more. So I'm gonna have to take those when I finish doing the stream. So I'm not in a rush. I'm fine. Me missing my medications in the morning is fine as long as I still take them today. But I have to. Hi, Bean. Ma'am, you want my attention? I'm giving you belly rubs. What's wrong? No? No more belly rubs? Okay. Want me to rub your peeps? You want me to rub your peeps? Okay. Yeah, I have to get my medications. But, till then, you guys have to deal with me like this now. Speaking of medications, I should probably take my other medications. The herbal kind. Because today's an achy day. Very achy day. Big pharma, right? But you know, I'm good with natural medicine, but I'm also very much into. I like the idea of natural remedies and pharmaceuticals working together. Rather than just sticking to like oils and pills. I think there's a fine balance. I like to work a fine balance. Excuse me. Weed is my medication. I actually have prescriptions for it. Excuse me. This is legal here and used medically here. I do get prescriptions for it, but I have to go to a special dispensary for it. It's a different kind of pharmacist. But yeah, it helps with my anxiety and helps with my pain problems because I cannot take painkillers. I cannot take painkillers normally, unfortunately, because they make me violently ill. The only time I can take a painkiller is intravenously. Bill's here. You okay? Hi, Lampy. Hello, hello. Another. Oh, Lampy, Wasabi, you two share a character. Just letting y'all know. On Left 4 Dead 2, you both play Coach. It is so funny. Hi, Lampy. How are you guys doing today? How's everyone doing today? I haven't even asked how everyone is doing today. But how is everyone doing today? How are you doing today, Lampy? I am so glad to see you, friend. We need to play Left 4 Dead 2 again soon, Lampy, because oh my god, it's been forever and a half. It's been forever and a half since we last played. I've been playing through all the maps with my buddy Wasabi. But I'm always happy to play them again because I love that game. I love Left 4 Dead 2. I love Shotgun Coach, I called it. Oh, there you go. Wasabi called it, Lampy. But it's cool, it's cool. There can only be one. Now we can all share, we can all get along. We can take turns now. But 1v1 coach. How are You never like when I ask you how you're doing, Cal. Anytime I ask you how you're doing, how you're feeling, how it's going on, you never answer, and you never like to answer, so I don't ask that question. But how is your day going? You accidentally built a shelf. How did you do that? How did you build a shelf? By accident. Stubbing your toe I could understand, you know, but you're on. I'm so gonna lose this one. Don't worry, Lampy, we all suck at Left 4 Dead 2. So, you know, you might have a chance. You might have a chance. Because of the Hat Man. Oh god, the Hat Man. There we go again with the Hat Man. Anyway. Anyway. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. I lost my train of thought. But yeah, I hope that we can all I hope we can all play. I hope we can all play Hey, no, I play Rochelle. Excuse you, Wasabi. I play Rochelle. I always play Rochelle. You know this. I love my girl Rochelle. She's an absolute queen. I play we're gonna fight Wasabi. You're gonna lose. You're gonna lose. And I don't care that you're taller than me. I am small and full of rage. I will bite your shins. Okay. Oh, Lampy. Oh no. You and Wasabi are gonna be fighting to the death twice. Oh no. Oh no. Knocked up my giant. Oh no. I usually play Rochelle or Zoe. I like badass bitches. Hold on, I gotta turn my fan on. It's getting a little smoky in here. There we go. You're gonna hear the hum of the fan, but you know, it's better than my room smelling. 4'7". I'm 5'3", but you know, I wish I was shorter. So you choose violets. Oh god. I love this. I love this. You two are gonna get along so well. Excuse me. You guys are choosing violence. You guys are choosing violence. Now, we all friends here. We're all friends here, so let's all get along and make compromises. I guess it'll be first come first serve, I guess. Okay, it's dying just a little bit. Live stream fail. Dying just a little bit. Hydrate, redeem. I have coffee. I don't have a bottle of water today, but I'll drink my coffee. Delicious. Lukewarm, unfortunately. I made my coffee early. Like, I made my coffee, took a shower. I boiled the water, took a shower, made my coffee, got dressed, and now it's like lukewarm. I have 1 hour of silence occasionally broken by the opening riff from Bad to the Bone playing in the background, so every so often I forget to hear the riff and start cackling. Very nice, very nice. Well, but in all seriousness, I'm willing to switch characters. Aww, Lampy. Commendable. Very commendable. I mean, they're all just characters. I like playing Rochelle because, I don't know, I just like playing her very much. I always like playing powerful female characters. We forgot that when I was on board. But yes, we gotta get together. We gotta get together and play Left 4 Dead 2 at some point. It'd be nice to actually have a full lineup of individuals. I really would love to have like actual full party to play Left 4 Dead 2 with. I have never had a full party I have never played in a full party, so I want to see I really, really want to see how chaotic it's gonna be. Look at that, Kay, you got more people playing. Yeah, I play with Wasabi on occasion. I play with Lampy whenever he's not busy. So yeah, Cal every once in a while when I beg him to play with us. Now I can sit back in the shadows and watch. Yeah, Dark Shadow. So you should join us too sometime as well. Oh yeah, Wasabi does have a really awesome custom coach tag. We end up spray painting the walls every time we go to a safe room. I have my usual hunter daddy, but Wasabi's custom tag is great. It's so funny. I love it. Every time I see it, I can't help but smile. It's so good. It's so good. But the game is 4-player, and there's only 3 of you. I mean, yes. Well, Cal, you are also welcome to join. Excuse me. You're also welcome to join in on the shenanigans. Oh god. Gotta hydrate again. Hydrate or dihydrate. Oh gosh. Excuse-moi. Or if you don't want to play, Cal, I know Dark Shadow Soul is always down to play. Gross, you don't like people? That's a bull-faced lie. You like some people. You have friends. So. Oh. That. Normal people scare me. It's just Sonic Skibbity Toilet fetish art. Oh, that's such an unholy union. That's such an unholy union. You got 4 people, you're all good. Gross. Okay, it's dying a little bit. I don't know how lagged I don't know how lagged I am for you guys in chat. Call it back alley doctor? No, gotta remember my creator's a back alley doctor. I mean, a scientist. I'll be fine. American ambulance they are expensive, but I have insurance, so I don't have to pay that shit. I am lucky enough to have insurance. Have I watched more Skibbity Toilet? I have not. I'm just amazed. I really, like, all joking aside from, like, the last week where I was, like, really baked and just being a little troll. I've seen Skibbity Toilet. I'm impressed by where it's going. I'm impressed by where it's going. But why? But why? Okay, Skibbity Toilet as NFT. Ew. Ew, no. NFTs are evil, my guy. They're disgusting. We continue to advocate and condone for Skibbity Toilet. Listen, at this point, I'm watching it because I'm just curious to see where it goes. But so far, I'm kind of enjoying it. Just because it's gone from like a 0 to... It's gone from like a 10 to like 1,000 real quick. Like, it started off unhinged, like an unhinged shitpost meme. But it's going somewhere. And I see that it's going somewhere, and I'm... It's fascinating to see where it's going. I'm invested in the narrative, but am I a big fan of it? I like the creativity that's going behind it. I see what they're doing. I'm just confused why toilet people, Gmod toilet people, but you know what? The fucking Skibbity song is so catchy. That's what it is. It gets you with the catchy. Oh god, the catchy ditty there, the little tune. It just catches you with that. Catches you with that shit. 52 leveler, hello, welcome. It's Monday, the bane of my existence. I actually quite like Mondays. I am the opposite of Garfield. I love Mondays because I get to talk to you guys after not seeing you guys for a weekend. It's one of my few joys of Mondays, because then Monday I know the week starts again, people go back to work, people go back to school, you know, I get it. It can be, it could be a pain in the butt. I feel that. I used to hate Mondays because I had to go to school, but now I quite like them because I am an adult and I can make my own schedule anytime I want. Also working to become more self-sufficient and more self-employed, so you know. But hello 52 leveler. I don't know if you are if you are already one of my subs or if you're new here, but my name is Kind and not this. I want to formally introduce myself. I am just your friendly neighborhood cat girl who happened to be made in a lab. But you know, I exist, I'm here, and I just want to be everyone's friend. How are you doing today, friend? I hope you're doing well. I hope your day is going well. Whatever time period, whatever time zone it may be, I hope your day is going well. Talking about Left 4 Dead 2 makes me want to cut to my PC and play. Yeah, I would like to play afterwards. Wasabi, you wanna play? You wanna play with me in Dark Shadow Soul? It'll be a lot of fun. It'll be a lot of fun. And Lampy, if you're still here, maybe if you have some free time, you'll want to come and join us on that too. It's gonna be fun. It just amazed you actually admitted to actually enjoying Sleep 2. Like I said, I'm not enjoying it to like, oh my god, it's the best thing ever. It's like, yeah, okay, I'm curious at this point. I want to see where, at this point I've invested my time in looking and watching it. So I'm gonna watch it through to the end because I've already made the commitment. But, you know, I'll let you know how I feel about it once I actually see this thing come to like its own conclusion. You know, I'm curious at this point. I'm just invested in the story at this point just because I've already wasted my time. So I might as well just commit to it. Commit to the bit at this point. But yeah. Sacrificing lambs on Sunday to ensure another Monday. Wait, what? Kay is the opposite of Garfield. Kay is a fanatic about Monday to a terrifying degree. Sacrificing lambs on Sunday to ensure another Monday. It's quite culty and scary. No, I'm not a culty individual. I just don't want to put anything negative in my life anymore. People are like, I hate Mondays. I'm like, Monday is just another day. It's the start of a new week. You know? Plus, I get to talk. Like I said, I get to talk to you guys every Monday, and I really thoroughly enjoy it. I really like talking to you guys. I like hearing about your weekends and how you guys are doing, especially after not seeing you all weekend. Whenever I take the weekends off, I don't really go on social media. Like, I'm not on Twitter a lot. I'm not on, like, any of my regular personal social medias. Just because I very much like having that kind of time to detox away from the internet and all that media noise and, you know, just kind of keep my mental health in check. Because sometimes being on the internet too much is very, can be too much sometimes, you know? So I'm trying to take better care of my mental health as well as my physical health, and yeah, try to keep myself in a good headspace. You're very tempted? I know, it's so tempting, Lampy. I miss playing with you. Listen, we all play so chaotically that it would be, a full lobby would be absolutely bonkers. It would just be a chaotic mess, and I already love the idea. I already love the idea. It'll be too much fun. It'll be too much fun. So Sunday is the start of the week. Sunday is my Friday. Friday is my Tolan Day. I don't know what Tolan Day is. Okay, I mean, okay. I feel this. Okay. I may have to redact my statement. I forget people have different work schedules and days off, but you know, but the quintessential Monday, the start of the week, the school week, the work week. You know, whatever your Monday is. You know, whenever you have to go back to work as an adult. You know, that's the thing. Just take a negative and make it to a positive. You know, that's all I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? I just yeah. Make negative things into positives. You have friends that are chaotic as I? Yeah, I do be telling you. I would love for you to meet my chaotic friends who are as chaotic as you are. Alright? You know how fun it would be? You would enjoy yourself, Cal. You say that, but you would enjoy yourself. Because all that chaos is fun. The unhinged chaos is just a lot of fun. Okay? I invite you to be part of the Excuse me. I almost choked on air. And hi, boo boo. What's that on your face? Come here. Come here. You had an eye boogie. Ew, dirty boy. Hollanday. You mean Tom Hollanday? What? What do you? What? I'm confused. Ooh, it is raining. It just got dark in my room because the rain is just coming down. It's just coming down. Whoosh. Tom Holland stole my dad during the premiere Spider-Man No Way Home. I don't like people fair. Wasabi isn't a person but a being, so he is fine. Yeah, I mean, fair. Even though wasabis aren't beings, they're a root vegetable. They're like a root vegetable similar to a horseradish. But you know, who am I to point semantics? Oh, buddy, now you want to cuddle because it's raining? Ah, booby. They had the zoomies, they're play fighting, and now they're both. Beans went to her basket to sleep, but Booby boy wants to cuddle, and I can't cuddle him right now because I'm doing stuff. Right, buddy? Yeah. Get your tail out of the ashtray. Out of the ashtray. Your tail getting dirty, buddy. Anyway, I am Wasabi Man. You are Wasabi Man. Oh, cool. Wasabi's official. That means they're healthy. You can eat a bunch tomorrow. No! Don't eat a bunch of wasabi. That's so not good for you. Wasabi is spicy as fuck. It's like a horseradish. If you've ever had horseradish, it's very spicy. Muy picante. You do not want to do that. Don't know if you can find authentic wasabi in Australia. I mean, I don't encourage this behavior. I really don't. Don't eat a lot of wasabi. Do not eat a lot of wasabi, Kel. It's gonna be bad. They break down easily while traveling. Yeah, it's really hard. It's really hard to get actual like authentic wasabi root because yeah, it does break down in travel. It spoils quite quickly if it's not properly stored. It's very hard to cultivate in certain parts of the world. So it's like we have wasabi peas. That's about it. I mean, enjoy your wasabi peas, but don't eat more than necessary. Unless I go to a sushi place, then I can get a little satchel. Those little satchels of wasabi, it's not really wasabi, it's just horseradish dyed green. So it's not real wasabi. It's just like horseradish mixed with powdered wasabi. But it's not real. That's not real. That's fake. That's not authentic wasabi. It's like homemade wasabi. It ain't the same. It's not the same. Because wasabi is not that bright green. It has it's like more whitish with a green tinge to it. Like I had the chance to experience real wasabi when I was in culinary school. So I can tell you that green shit I hate it because I actually like real wasabi. It's delicious. It has a different flavor than that spicy horseradish shit that you get in the sachets and those little sushi places. You know, so it's very, very, very good. Definitely recommend it on like a good sashimi. Well, I had like a piece of tuna with a nice fresh grated wasabi. Delicious. Ugh. I can't go back, man. Can't go back. can't go back, man. You really, really can't. It's difficult to go back from that quality, just that deliciousness. Where is, oh. Yeah, the really good, the really expensive Japanese restaurants would definitely have, are more likely to have like real wasabi than like the little hole-in-the-wall places you find, even though those are really good as well. You know what I mean? Oh, Beans got locked out again. My goodness. Hold on. Beans, come on in. There we go. Hi, John. Hello, hello. I let my cat back into the room. She's gonna ask to come back out again, so I'll have to get up and get back out. Hi, John. Hello, hello. How are you doing today, friend? I hope you had a good weekend. I hope you are doing well. I hope you are doing well, friend. Yeah, it's kind of like because it's essentially wasabi is a kind of horseradish. It's like related to horseradish, so they're gonna have very similar tastes. Usually the packet stuff you get is horseradish mixed with wasabi powder, so it tastes more like wasabi. So you know, yeah. So it's not the same. Like it is definitely a lot different. Yeah, I'm told if you don't see the wasabi plant grated in front of you, it's probably not real wasabi. Yeah, no, that's how it works in a lot of restaurants like that. They have to give you the authentic shit right in front of you, in order for it to be legitimized, you know, legitimatized, whichever word you call it, legit. But I've had real wasabi before. I had the pleasure of having real wasabi in top grade sushi. Delicious, fresh sashimi. Tuna's my favorite. I like if you get me if you get me a cucumber and tuna roll, I'd be a happy person. Like I can't have avocado, so it'd have to be cucumber. Don't you dare jump on this table, ma'am. No. I have breakable cups up here. Please don't. So. It didn't grate in front of us, I said on the menu. That's sussy. Hi, Mao. You want to cuddle with your brother? I'll make room. Here, I'll move some of the teddy bears. I'll make room for you to sit and cuddle with your brother. Hi, Mao. They both want my attention, so they're both jumping up here. It's cute. My cutie babies. The rain makes them all cuddly. Let's sit with your brother. Cuddle together. No? They so rarely ever cuddle together. They have to be like really cold or really like in that real cuddly mood. Oh, Beans feels left out, but I have no more space on the table. Booby is literally taking up all the space. Yeah, good tuna. I love a good tuna. I love, like, if I go to a sushi place, you bet your sweet butt I am definitely getting a lot of tuna, because I love tuna. It's so good. I like salmon as well, but tuna is better for me. I love me some tuna. Tuna. I love seafood. I don't get to eat it very often, but I love fish. I love seafood. I'm very much craving like a nice seared salmon fillet. I think I might have some frozen salmon. I may have some frozen salmon fillets from the last time I bought fresh fish, which wasn't that long ago. I usually, whenever I get fresh fish, I'll get like a nice big amount of like salmon or tuna or whatever, and then I cut it up to like fillets and freeze them. Like I'll put them, vacuum seal them the best way I can and freeze them. That way I have, I'll have fresh fish when I want it. So I'm gonna look in my fridge, see if I have any more salmon or tuna, and I'm gonna make me some lightly fried fish fillets. Get them nice and fried, cook through just enough, and then have them with a nice spicy mayo and some vegetables. That sounds really good. Oh my god. That sounds like a good lunch. I'm trying to eat healthier, you guys. It's really hard. It's really hard to eat healthy, especially when creator tends to do a lot more of the cooking than I do sometimes. I usually cook when creator is busy, but since creator hasn't been as busy lately because a lot of the assignments are basically a lot of his projects and assignments are basically just wait and see moments, and he usually gets a lot of his other work done fairly quickly. He spends most of the day kind of just meandering around and like helping with chores and cooking, which is really nice for a change, but he's not exactly that. Ma'am, get down. You too, ma'am, off the vanity. I don't want you. Nope. They're misbehaving today? My goodness. Get down. Get down, ma'am. You don't... Yeah, you're afraid of the candle? Get down. Get down. Good girl. They're misbehaving today. Like, the rain makes them both cuddly and restless at the same time, because they'll be like, oh, we're cuddly one minute, and then the next minute it's like, oh, they're restless, and they don't know what to do themselves. So, they're just kind of all over the place right now. Yeah, I usually just have regular fish and chips. I mean, that's good too, but I'm trying to, like, get away from, like, a lot of fried, fatty food. Like, because sometimes I'll just bake my fish. I like baking my fish, so I'll, like, you know, a little lemon, you know, a little salt, pepper, sometimes a little garlic, you know, and then kind of, like, either poach them in the oven, where I get like a pouch. I make a pouch out of parchment paper, put it inside. I forgot the technical name for it because it's been a while since I've actually done that, especially since my specialty was more like the sweet side of things. But you put it in a pouch. Put liquid in the pouch. You make a little pouch out of parchment paper. Put the fish in. Put your seasonings in. Put a little liquid of your choice in. I usually just go with the lemon juice. And it kind of steams and poaches itself in that kind of juices and in the oven while it's being baked. So I do that sort of thing. It takes only like 15 minutes, 20 minutes at most, depending on your oven. And it's very, very good because it's not like fried in oil or anything like that. It's just its own juices and parchment paper, and it's really nice. I like it a lot. I like that method a lot. Or I'll just bake it as it is in the oven. Not poach it or let it get crispy. You know, I don't really like breading my fish because then it feels like it's greasy or oily, which I'm not a fan of. I don't like greasy, oily fish. I even if it's fried, I don't want it to be like too oily or greasy. You know what I mean? You know, because then I get like heartburn. It's the worst. I have very particular stomach for things, so you know. God cursed us by making battered food the best version of any food. You know, battered and fried foods, my guy. Yeah, we discovered something. We discovered forbidden knowledge when it comes to fried food, and especially battered and fried. We've discovered forbidden knowledge. But you know, 'tis what 'tis. 'Tis what 'tis, and it's delicious. Bobby, what's wrong, buddy? He's restless. I don't know why, because he'll come for a cuddle, but then he'll jump down and start running around. I don't know. I genuinely don't know how to handle when he gets like this. He doesn't get this way often, only when it's like really storming out. Take a bite out of the forbidden battered apple. Pretty much. We like I said, we screwed ourselves by discovering battered and fried food. Like, now, not cooking for necessity, but cooking for pleasure now. It's like, ugh. We've really screwed ourselves as a human race. Our palates become more and more refined that simple food does not cut it anymore. You know what I mean? We've become bougie. We've become bougie by design. by evolutionary design. Which is awful. Like, if you were to eat the simple meal that someone ate like 100 years ago, or even 1,000 years ago, you know, no one would like it. It would be like too simple for their palates, you know what I mean? Not to say that the past didn't have any like complex cooking, they absolutely did, but it'd be considered simple or unconventional, so weird in a sense, or either too simple to enjoy or just weird in the eyes of our modern day cooking, you know. So get down, sir. You know better. Get down. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah. So, you know, it's just, yeah, evolution kind of screwed, like our evolution of food just kind of ruined it forever. You can never go back to eating simple meals again, or at least enjoying the simple meals ever again. You know, it's a curse. It is a cursed existence. You know, if you were to make like a simple rice porridge, someone would be like, "Oh, you need to add this and this and this to it," even though it's meant to be a very plain food. You know, like I made rice porridge, and it was a very simple food to make. You know, I had a little bit of broth, I had some rice, some water. You know, it's very simple. I added salt and pepper. I had salt and pepper because I had it. You know, but otherwise a very simple meal. I usually make it whenever I feel sick, or whenever I need some a little bit of simple comfort. And it didn't feel like it tasted good because, you know, it tasted great to me because I actually like eating simple food. But you know, because I've been like experiencing new food flavors recently, especially since I have a friend who really loves to cook. It tasted way too simple for me to enjoy, so it almost felt like I was eating it out of necessity rather than my own enjoyment, even though I've had it for my own enjoyment and I enjoy it as my kind of comfort food. So it really messed with my head a little bit, and you know, I try during the week to eat simpler foods. I try not to go too crazy with like textures and flavors and techniques. It's very strange. It's a very strange kind of thing, you know? It's one of those things I think about whenever I'm like thinking about food, because I always want to create new recipes for sweets, but when it comes to like regular meals, I tend to lean more simple, easy, enjoyable kind of foods. If I really want to be fancy, I'll look up a recipe for it, but my normal everyday recipes tend to be a little bit more simple. What would you rather, eat oily foods forever or food that comes in plastic? You know, just microplastics at every bite. You know, my body will adapt to eating oily foods. I'd rather not have plastics in my body. So, you know, so oily food. There are ways to make oily food healthy, you know. Doesn't have to be sopping in oil. Plain white rice kind of slaps. It does. I like a simple bowl of white rice. Like I think I might end up doing that. I might make up I have rice. Creator made arroz con gandules and pernil yesterday. Pernil is, for those who don't know, is a roasted pork shoulder. It's usually a seasoned roasted pork shoulder. Very delicious. And arroz con gandules is basically like rice with pigeon peas. But some people add ham and annatto oil, which gives it a lot more flavor. You know, different broths, seasonings. They cook it in different ways. It's very, very good. The recipe actually comes from my grandma, so it's very good. A very authentic Puerto Rican arroz con gandules. It's delicious. Delicious. I love it very much. So even though white rice does just sound so good right now, it just sounds like it would hit the spot. It just sounds like it would hit the spot. Like, I assume I don't know any Puerto Rican foods. Well, roasted. I posted a picture of my bowl of arroz con gandules and pernil last night with chicharrones, which is like a roasted pork skin, like kind of like pork rinds, except it's like crunchier and like it's like both fattier and crunchier. It's delicious. It's definitely a treat that you only have like once in a while, because woof, that will shoot your cholesterol up through the roof. But it's delicious. I posted a picture of that on my Discord in food pics. It wasn't the prettiest picture because I had already started eating. I was like, I wanted to share this with you guys. The pork shoulder had been shredded up from the actual, like from the bone, so the meat's all tender and juicy and delicious. Oh, I know what I'm having for lunch later. Definitely gonna have me some Puerto Rican food because it's delicious. It's very good. Ever get a chance to eat authentic Puerto Rican food, whether you're traveling abroad, or go to the States, or even go to Puerto Rico itself, it's very, very good. Very good food. You're definitely gonna gain weight if you ever go to Puerto Rico because the food is so delicious. Yeah, but it's not pork belly. It's the pork. It comes from the. It's very crunchy, but it's also like the pork shoulder meat skin, so it's all like fat and skin. And it's very good when you roast it because it doesn't roast like a poofy crackling. It roasts like if you oven roast it. If you fry it, then of course it'll be like the actual poofy cracklings you get. But like the chicharron just gets all hard, and it gets all hard and firm and very crisp and very crunchy, like a very, very hearty pork chip. It's delicious. It's pork skin chip. It's delicious, especially if you season it right. Delicious. So good. So good. So crunchy, yeah. You can break your teeth on that kind of crunch. It's delicious. Boo, come on, buddy. What's up? Let's go lay in the bed. Go lay in the bed, buddy. Go lay in the bed. Or come back on the table. Whatever you want, Boo. Come. He's restless. He's so restless. I think he's anxious, the baby. Come on, Bubba. Come on, Bubba. It's okay. I think you're just a little anxious, buddy. Can you not knock down my terrarium? Thank you. I haven't even figured out what I wanted to do with it yet. I got a terrarium for my birthday. It's like a little hanging terrarium, glass terrarium. I don't know what to do with it yet. I still have it. I got it as a birthday gift. I still have it in its box because I don't know what to do with it. I want to decorate it, but with what, I don't know. I have a bunch of crystals. I can get some moss fairly easily, some craft moss. You know, maybe make like a little crystal terrarium. I don't know yet. Yeah, I find that perfect timing because too early and it comes up. Yeah. It's all about that timing, man. It's all about that timing. You have to be able to time it right. Because if you get it too early, if you get it out too early, it's just like a piece of leather. It's rubbery. It's kind of gross. You gotta make it. You have to basically dry it out in the oven. And it gets so deliciously crunchy that you just can't help but so good. You know, you feel a little bit like a wild dog eating it because of the crunch. Yeah, it's so good. I very much love it. I don't eat that very often because again it's very unhealthy. I had some yesterday because it was still the weekend, and my bad decisions only happen on the weekend. So I thoroughly enjoyed a nice piece of it. I just broke it in half. It's stuck into my rice. The bowl looks like, if you see the picture on Discord, the bowl looks big. It's not a big bowl at all. It is not a big bowl. It's a deep bowl, but it's not a big bowl. So it just looks like a lot more than it actually is. Yeah, like I want to fear for the safety of my teeth when I eat it. Yeah, it's basically that. It's so good though. It makes me kind of wish we had more. We don't have it anymore. But I'm definitely gonna eat more of the rice and my pork and my biscuits. We don't get to eat Puerto Rican food very often. We don't make it very often because it's so it's like labor intensive and time consuming. Like a good benin is at least 4 hours in the oven. You know. So it's buddy. Oh, I gotta turn off that candle. He's gonna burn himself. Get down. You're gonna hurt yourself, sir. But yeah, yeah, like I don't get to eat very much Puerto Rican food because it can be a little heavy for my, unfortunately, Americanized stomach. There we go. I am now comfortable again. So I try not to go too crazy when I eat it, but I do eat it. It's delicious. Definitely a treat for me because I try, like I said, I try to eat fairly healthy, so I don't eat as many fatty foods or heavy foods. I just try to eat well. You should show Puerto Rican McDonald's or something. McDonald's in Puerto Rico is so much better than America. Like I don't eat like fast food here in the States very often because I just can't stomach it. It's not good to me. It's not good to me at all. I do not like it. Puerto Rico doesn't have McDonald's. They have fast food and stuff like McDonald's. You know, it's not like all the food is labor intensive, but you know the traditional food of back. You know the traditional foods usually take. Usually take the longest. Pernil is like a traditional kind of food. Yes, buddy. Are you okay? Are you restless? I know you're restless, buddy. There's some spots that are fine. It depends on the way you go, but in terms of quality, the food here the fast food here in America is kind of iffy. I don't eat it. If I do eat fast food in other places of the world, I give it a shot. I like McDonald's in Puerto Rico. It's very good. And it's a very good food. It tastes better. Definitely has a better quality to it. But, yeah. I don't eat fast food in the States. I just can't stomach it. You know, so every once in a while I'll go to a Wendy's I know actually makes good food. Or like KFC for a specific item, but no. You know. If I do go out and get food, it's usually like little hole-in-the-wall joints or well-known local brands. Like we have a Kennedy's Fried Chicken, which is not Kentucky Fried Chicken, not the franchise, not that big boy franchise at the Colonel. It's like a smaller franchise that makes chicken and burgers and fish dishes and stuff like that. You know, so it's like a little. It's usually like a little corner store shack, or you know, it's usually a little corner store shack or hole in the wall kind of shop. I have one like across the street from where I live, and it's good food. It's good food. It's actually good food. Every place does it a little bit different because they're like independently owned. Even though it's like a franchise, they're like independent. They're independently owned stores, so every place is a little bit different. Like they'll have the same generic menu, but they'll have like the way they make their food is a lot different. But the one where I live is very good. And it's kind of doxing myself a little bit because I know that Kennedy's Fried Chicken is a very specific, area-specific kind of thing. It's a very area-specific kind of thing, so I know I'm doxing myself just a little bit, but who cares? If you know, you know. No biggie. Do you copper wiring when you go to hole-in-the-wall places? No. Do we call them hole-in-the-walls because they're just very small shops? They're very small shops, like in between like bigger shops usually. So we call them hole-in-the-walls because that's basically the size of it. They're like long and deep shops. So they're not like a wide square shop or like a rectangular shop. They're like a very thin, long little hole in the wall, you know? They're not exactly like shops where you would sit and eat, or if you do, they're like maybe 2 or 3 tables at most. You know, I go to a lot of hole-in-the-wall shops because sometimes they're some of the best places. Like my favorite tea shop is a hole-in-the-wall shop you go down a tiny flight of steps in an alley, and you're right there, and it's delicious. The best tea. They have a lot of their own homegrown tea, and herbs. They get a lot of locally sourced herbs and stuff like that, and it's very, very delicious tea. I usually buy in bulk from them because I don't go often there. So I gotta re-up. I gotta re-up before the winter comes, because their teas are the greatest in the winter. So I'm not eating insulin or asbestos. I hope you meant insulation. No, I'm not. I'm eating actual food in an actual restaurant that with finished walls and finished ceilings. So no, I'm not eating the housing interior housing installations. I'm just eating food. But there's also a bookshop I love that's also a hole-in-the-wall shop. It's a used bookstore, and I get a lot of my books from there because you find gems. You find little gems. I found some very rare copies of old classic books, and I get them for very cheap. Where if you were to sell them on eBay or something, they go for a lot of money. I'm not going to sell my books. I actually quite like my books, so that's not happening. Found some leather-bound old books, like my Alice in Wonderland books were leather-bound. They were lovely. Yes, buddy. What's wrong? Why are you so restless? Why are you so restless? What can I do for you, man? You're not helping. You're not giving me clues as to how I can help keep you calm, buddy. Come on. So you were telling me I've been calling insulin my whole life? Yes. I know insulin, the diabetes thing, but I thought it was a double meaning word. What's that be? Wait, seriously? Oh, poor baby. No. Oh, I feel like I just made fun of you. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Yes, it's insulation, not insulin. Oh, I'm so sorry. I feel like I was just bullying you for some reason. Oh yes, Simi, your good day. It's both. I speak English perfectly fine. Hello, I like eggs. I love your username. I love your username. It's adorable. I like eggs as well. How are you doing today, friend? My name is Kind and Considerate. I'm your friendly neighborhood cat girl. How are you doing today? By the way, have a nice rest of your day. You have a nice rest of your day too. I hope your day is lovely and wonderful. Or your evening, or whatever time it is for you. I hope it is a wonderful day, and I hope you have an enjoyable one, relaxing, fun, productive, just a good day in general. Yes. I am all over the place today. But just welcome friend, welcome. Yes, but what was I saying? I don't know, I was saying something. Oh yes, hole in the wall shops. You're gonna sleep? Get your sleep. I hope you sleep well, friend. Have a good rest of your night. Sleep well, and I hope tomorrow is a good day for you. I don't know your time zone, so I'm just assuming. But yes. Yes, hole in the wall shops. I really love hole in the wall shops. I find a lot of amazing little treasures anytime I go to the city and see different little shops. They're all little hidden treasures. I found some really neat occult shops that had cool crystals, and you guys already know I love me my crystals. You find cool little restaurants or trinket shops. There were hole in the walls. I found one of my favorite dessert shops as a hole in the wall shop. I love those. I like finding little hidden treasures like that anytime I go out and travel around my hometown. Because it's just you find some of the neatest little treasures. Yes, buddy. Booby is just meowing like crazy. Yes, buddy. What can I do for you? You want to go outside? Cause now he's like trying to look. Now he's looking at the door. Like he's right here next to me. But he's looking at the door. You wanna go outside? Come on, let me let you go out. I have been getting a lot of exercise this stream. This is what happens when you have two cats. Craigslist J.O. Crystal. Like, I don't know. What? I don't know what you mean there, Wasabi. I'm talking about like crystals, like actual gemstones. I have a whole bag full of crystals. I collect them over the years. I have a lot of like quartz crystals and fun little jaspers. And got some tourmaline, some obsidian. I got different colored jaspers. I got lucky and found this one called Bumblebee Jasper. It's very cute. It's like a yellowy, whitish, blackish one. It's very, very pretty. I actually quite like it. And I'm so glad I was able to find it in I'm so glad I was able to find it in a little flea market. The vendor was selling some crystals. It's very, very cool. Yeah, I like me my crystals and my gemstones. I like collecting shiny things. Shiny rocks. Shiny rocks make brain go burr. But yeah, except I sent the picture of the J.O. crystal on Discord. Okay, Aisha, look at it right now. I'm also charging my phone. I forgot to charge my phone last night, so I'm currently charging it. Oh. Oh, okay. Ha. Ha. Oh. Thanks, Wasabi. That's, oh my god. Okay, well, well, things you find on Craigslist, huh? Well, things you find on Craigslist. Well, that's enough internet for one day. I need to bleach my eyeballs. Anyway. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. What was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, so today's, this week's streaming, schedule is gonna be a little short this week. But it's fine. We can always catch up with a story time another day. Maybe I'll do it on Wednesday. I don't think I have anything going on, so we can definitely try Wednesday to do a story time if anything. If not, oh well. I do plan on streaming with Cal this week, so hopefully we can work out a schedule that works for both of us. I'll let you guys know. I'll post up notifications of anything on my Discord, my Twitter, and of course on here if I plan on doing any streaming with Cal in the future, outside of my own stream time. So it'll be something to it'll be something to look forward to. So that's what I will do. It is raining so hard today. Like, I was going to do laundry today, but this rain might not let up, which is quite unfortunate because I really wanted to get some laundry done today. Oh, it's raining hard. Yeah, I can see it from my windows. My room orientation is a little different than when it was in the sub-basement because those windows were artificial. Like, I still got the artificial window behind me because that's a very necessary window. But I have my real windows integrated into the wall, like in front of me and beside me. So it's really coming down. It's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring. He went to bed and bumped his head and couldn't get up in the morning. Which is such a messed up. Like, have you read the entirety of that nursery rhyme? Oh, it's a horrifying one. It's one of my favorites, but it's, my goodness, when you get older and realize how horrifying it is. Like, they have one for every kind of, like, weather. It's windy, when it's snowing. Oh my gosh, it is horrifying. Hi! Thank you for coming back, Kakarot. I'm so happy to see you, friend. Thank you for being here. I am medicated. I have become medicated. So, I'm just blabbering. Yes, buddy, still feeling restless? My cats are restless. Bilby especially is restless. He doesn't know what to do with himself because it's raining. So, he doesn't know whether he wants to cuddle, or he wants to, like, play. He just doesn't know what to do with himself, so he's restless. I didn't know it was a nursery rhyme. I thought it was just one of those things kids say. No, it's like Batman smells, Robin laid an egg kind of dealio. I get you, but no, that's actually a nursery rhyme. And it's horrifying. Look it up sometime. Actually, I want to look it up. I'll tell you how horrifying it is. Google. Let's see. It's raining, it's pouring. Let's see. I can't find the proper one, but basically it's about alcoholism. It's fucked up though. Sorry, I got lost down the rabbit hole of nursery rhyme stuff. Oh boy. Yeah, don't look up nursery rhymes unless you want to get traumatized. Because some of these are kind of messed up. Like, if you like your childhood nursery rhymes, don't look them up. I regret my decision greatly. I should put that down. Yeah. During the 1800s, they were building London Bridge to modernize it for automobiles. So when they were deconstructing it, wealthy oil tycoon, I think in Texas, bought the bricks for the bridge and remade the bridge in his hometown. That's odd. You can actually visit the old London Bridge in some little town, and I'm pretty sure it's some Texas town in America. I mean, yes. I'll look that up. I always wanted to try going backpacking across my country, so that would be something that would be very interesting to look at. If that's a real, I want to believe it's a real thing. Oh, I'm getting a little congested. I want to believe it's a real thing. Oh yes, the season of congestion, part 2, is coming back. See, I'm congested in the springtime because of allergies. Now I'm gonna be congested in the cold weather because of the heating. The heating system is in my houses to keep my sinuses nice and dry and crispy, so I'm gonna be perpetually congested. It's already beginning because the weather's getting colder and drier. Well, it's raining now, but the air is getting cooler and drier. Yes, nursery rhymes are terrible. Like Ring Around the Roses? Like ring around the roses, a pocket full of posies. Ashes, ashes, we all fall down. That's about the plague. That's about the plague in London. It's terrible. Oh, it's in Arizona. Huh, I could go to Arizona. It's very bad. very, very pale. Yes, like Havasaw. Like Havasu, there we go. So that's the real London Bridge. That's funny. I'll go check it out. I'd go check it out. So, the old London Bridge, the original London Bridge. I'll check it out. If I ever go cross country that way out west, I'll go check it out. I live on the East Coast, for reference, excuse me. For reference, I live on the East Coast. Arizona's closer towards the Midwest/West Coast area. So, more Midwest than anything, so I will have to go westwards. I would like to go to Arizona. I would like to see the landmarks of my country one day. Like all of them. All the amazing landmarks of my country. Take a nice little road trip. You can visit a bridge that I think is maybe 1,000 years old. No, not 1,000. It was 1800s, right? No, wait, no, that's when it was reconstructed in the 1800s. Oh, probably. It's probably 1,000 years old. But the Romans, but I'm not too sure. Either way, that'd be really cool. See some old monuments, these amazing landmarks. I would love to do that. One day, I'll get like a nice little camper van and take that trip. I'll get my driver's license proper one day. I know how to drive, I just don't have my license. And I don't like driving, but I would absolutely love to do it one day. Just kind of have that road trip. You know, before I get too old or too sickly to actually do it. I just would love to do it. Nice, good old-fashioned road trip. I thought those were kids' bedtime stories and rhymes too. Yeah, no, nursery rhymes are fucked up, my guy. Like Jack and Jill. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. Jack broke his skull open and is probably very dead, with Jill following suit and probably breaking every bone in her body. It sounds like they fell off a cliff or a mountain or something. Or they just had a very bad fall. Well, somebody died that day. So, although I wanna say it's like, I don't know. It just they're very sussy. Nursery rhymes are sus as fuck. You know, they just have these other meanings, a story. They tell stories or like a quick little moral lesson, or they're just made up by children who don't know better and want to talk, you know, tell stories and stuff. So I don't know. I don't remember very many nursery rhymes. I don't remember very many nursery rhymes from my youth. I do still have a book of nursery rhymes from when I was a wee young babby, because my grandmother, she never liked to throw anything away. So I still have like my old nursery rhyme books from when I was a very young child, and I'll probably look through those and try to remember some little old nursery rhymes. Yeah, Humpty Dumpty was actually about, because Humpty Dumpty was referring to a drink called Humpty Dumpty that was very popular back in those times. Or Humpty Dumpty would refer to like a fat old, typically a fat gentleman, like an overweight gentleman usually. So a Humpty Dumpty could easily be talking about a fat old drunk falling off a wall because he was wasted. So, you know, one of those things to think about, I think. They never did say that Humpty Dumpty was an egg. But Humpty Dumpty was like a slang term for like an old man, a fat old drunk as well. Because there was a drink called Humpty Dumpty back in those times. And Humpty Dumpty was also a slang term for obese, usually older gentlemen. So, you know. Thank you very much. It can very much reference a person. They never did specify that Humpty Dumpty was a man. Was a egg person. Oh, it makes sense about why kids are soulless and why they choose violence all the time. No, that's just human nature. They mentioned all the king's men in it, so I think of the king of however. Yeah, but king can still be a Humpty Dumpty as well. Because Humpty Dumpty was a term for mostly obese drunks. Usually men who were obese or drunk. Or both. So he could have been the king in this scenario could have been an obese drunk who fell off a wall and broke something or everything. Know what I mean? Jelly beans. Okay, I know I had a little too much medication. I should ease the fudge up. I'm medicated. It is legal where I live. I am legally medicated. But legalities aside. And who would have been wealthy enough to be obese in medieval times? Monks and kings. Monks and nobles. Let's be honest, not just kings, but nobles. A lot of fat nobles. You know. So there would be a lot of chunky nobles around. Chunky nobles. Yeah. Very chunky nobles. And some monks too. Some monks practice, some monks from like, or clergymen I guess you would call them, from like well-to-do monasteries would tend to be chunky. Nobles, like the hierarchy. Like dukes, counts, marquises, viscounts, things like that. Counts, I think I said counts, lords. Well, no, lords are a little different, but in those cases, lords would actually be not nobles, but of nobility, simple nobility. Monks, the celibate book readers? Yeah, back in the medieval times, there were a lot of monasteries that would use any kind of there were a lot of monasteries and churches that were funded for by nobles, lords, and lords, ladies, lairds, nobles, like counts, dukes, marquises, things like that. They would take those donations in order to take care of the church and provide for their disciples and the poor and things like that. They would often be excessive in there were a lot of practices that practice excess. Not every monastery practiced the same thing. So there would be some monasteries that would be that would practice fasting and moderation, and there would be others that could practice a little bit more excess. It depended on how wealthy. Usually, it depended on how wealthy the said monastery was. A lot of times they relied on the donation of the people and of their lords and of their noble families and things like that. It's a whole thing in history. So, isn't rich noble noble? What? Yes, but no. Wasn't not noble, but knights can be nobles. Usually low-ranking nobles, like lords and counts and stuff like that. And marquises. But you could have usually higher-ranking knights. You can get knights from all forms of nobility, but the ranks will always be different depending on their nobility rank and, of course, how hard they work for it. So, you guys are confusing me. But yes. So that's that. So you can. That's a little something you learned. Can't say you come away from my streams not learning anything. But that's a little condensed stoner history for you. isn't told by a stoner. So, you know. So, I learned this stuff from watching Tasting History with Max Miller. He talks about I think it was an episode called Thin Priest, Fat Priest. It talks about monks of different monasteries and their practices with food and things like that. It's really cool. Yeah, usually knights, no, because they were always knights that are commoners as well. Oftentimes those kind of things were provided by essentially the military they belong to. You know, the knights order they belong to. So the quality usually depended on who they served, what knighthood they served. You know, but yeah, oftentimes that stuff was not cheap. Even the lowest ranking of nobles still had their knights dressed in very good armor. Through a little bit of confusion, yeah. So, you know, knights were usually well protected and celebrated and stuff like that, so, you know, things of that nature. Do a little bit of confusion. Did a lot of confusion. My brain did a hurting. My brain did a hurt. Because I was like, what? Noble. I thought I was having a stroke there for a second. I was like, very concerned. I was doing a very big concern. Wasabi and Kakarot used confusion. Very effective. It was super effective. Kay is kind of confused. So, yeah, it depends on the ruler, but it was incredibly rare for the kingdoms of Garrus to give them full armor. Yeah, they usually typically have like the basic armor, chainmail, breastplates, arm protection, some basic arm protection, basic leg protection. It was never like super extravagant again, unless you like a celebrated knight or if you were like from a higher ranking knighthood, if you were like a duke's knight rather compared to like a king's knight. The comparison would be very obvious, you know. It would be like, oh shit, okay, no. Be like, oh yeah, no, that's vastly different, incredibly different. You know what I mean? So, big difference. I recently bought a game called War of Mine. Ooh. It sounds good. What's it about? Tell me about the rabbits, George. Sorry, book reference. But, what was I saying? But knights also have full control of the peasants, like they could just claim the possessions. Yeah, knights in that kind of tense, they worked a lot like a small police sect, even like a military sect. It was very strange. Knights were kind of assholes. You know, depending, they follow the moral. They follow a knight's. They generally would follow a knight's code, but there were a lot, especially with certain lordships and kingdoms and dukedoms and stuff like that. I guess it really did depend. But knights generally uphold their own code of honor and a code of ethics. Typically. But you can get scumbags everywhere, so I wouldn't have been surprised if someone was like, oh, well, knights are assholes. And I'd be like, yeah, you know, I can see that happening. And that doesn't surprise me one single bit. Like, oh, knights are assholes, yeah. Okay, like that checks out. Don't you want to know why? No. They're basically a small military. I don't have to worry about why. Give any man a weapon and that kind of power, they would abuse the hell out of it. So it doesn't surprise me in the slightest or the least. Yeah. Knights are assholes. But they have a code of ethics. No, they don't. Yeah. True, real. So, you gotta love the hierarchies. I don't like the hierarchies, but yeah, someone's gotta love them. I heard abuse and power. I'm down. What am I doing? I'm talking about how if you give a common man some power and they would abuse it. And knights were a good example of that, because when if they weren't nobles, they would be like common people, you know, working class individuals or people who want to train to serve their lords and countries in knighthood. So, you know, it's just a thing. Like I said, give common man power, they'll abuse it against the people they once were. The common people. The poorer people. Serfs, yeah. It's really lame. I don't like it. Personally, I don't like it. So, it's kind of lame. Gintama. I love Gintama. I haven't watched it, and I want to rewatch it. I haven't watched it in a while. I wouldn't call Gintama closer to One Piece. I would say Gintama is kind of more like the similar vein of like One Punch Man. Just very humor heavy and fun. It does have great world building. It does. Like the storytelling, outside of the funny moments, the storytelling is really, really good. Hello, Kara Undertale. How are you doing today? Or Chara Undertale. I always say Kara because it makes sense. But hello. I have seen Gintama. I would happily watch it again with you, Cal. Wasabi, I know you're trolling, but dude, you would absolutely enjoy Gintama. It's good humor, and it's very funny, and it's also very emotional. It's very good. It is a very, very, very good anime to watch. Like, it's a fun watch. Like, if any of y'all haven't seen Gintama, I highly recommend it. It's a fun watch. It's a good anime. It's a goofy little anime that's fun to watch. Like I said, I haven't watched it in a long while, so I don't remember all the arcs. Remember, my memory is terrible. But, like I said, I would happily refresh my memory and watch it over again. It's really been a long time. I haven't watched it since... remember when was the last time I watched Gintama. I remember it being a good anime, so I know I enjoyed it, but man, God, my memory is shoddy. Ugh. Talking about anime, I love anime. I love anime too. I don't get to watch it very often because I have the attention span of a goldfish. So sometimes I'll sit and I'll binge watch an anime I really like, or I'll just not. I do remember that arc. It was very, very good. I don't remember very much of Gintama, so I really need to watch it over again. I really want to watch it over again. So it's gonna be one of those things we're gonna binge watch when we hang out sometimes. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Shara, are you new here? Have you been here before? It's hard for me to keep a track of how many people come and pop in, but if you're new here, hi, my name is Kay. I am a friendly neighborhood cat girl. I'm trying to get reacquainted with everybody who doesn't pop in very often, so just want to make sure. You have a job interview today. I hope it goes well. I hope it goes well. I hope it goes well. I'm rooting for you. I'm sending you all the positive vibes. I hope you get the job. I hope it's a job that you want to have. So, I hope that you get the job that you want to have and will enjoy. I believe in you. The only enemy I know is Trigun. Trigun pronounced the other way, and Trigun Badlands. So I struggle with keeping track with everyone. Kara is gamer lover? I don't think so. I don't think so. Is? I don't know. Listen, I'm already very confused as it is. I have a bunch of people popping in today, not our usual regulars. So I am struggling with keeping track with everybody who's popping in and out. I really am. My one brain cell is doing a lot of hard work today. It's Monday. I'm tired. I haven't even finished my coffee. I've seen Hero Academia and My Hero Academia and Naruto. Nice. Is. I'm brain hurt that. Brain work. I had to take out the bomb camera, guys. I had to make my brain work. I don't know. So I'm trying to keep track of everybody who pops in and out. I really am. My brain cells are already struggling. Oh, I should also probably. Yes. Hello. I love Paper Mario too. Might draw Vivian? Nice. Do it. I love Vivian. She's adorable. I cannot wait for the. Oh, I can't wait for the remaster to come out. I really can't. I am excited. I saw that. I saw the Nintendo Direct. I saw it pop up. I bounced in my seat like an excited little kid. I pulled a baby Midoriya, was sitting in my chair just like rocking back and forth with a big ass smile on my face. I was like, oh my god, yes! I was so happy. I turned into a little kid for like a good minute. I was just bouncing in my seat. I was like, oh my god, yay! I love that game. That's one of my favorite childhood games. That's one of my favorite games of all time. Especially in the Paper Mario franchise. Like, that's my top number one. So good. So good. So good. Final queen boss bitch is gonna be tough to beat. Was always so tough to beat. I hope they keep her just as difficult in the remaster. I really hope they took nothing away and added so much more to this game, because it was the perfect amount of difficulty to actually enjoy for all ages. I really enjoy that game. I just hope they polished it up a bit more and added to it. And I hope they did not nerf. They better not nerf the queen. I would be so mad. Those who know what I'm talking about. Oh, I'll be so angry. The rage within my soul. I like difficult bosses don't come very often in PG games. And she was the best of all of them. I played Paper Mario 1000 years before I wanted to do a Let's Play on my channel. Yeah, I love that game. I one day want to be able to do that too. I want to play some Nintendo games for you guys. I want to be able to stream some Nintendo games for you guys and just have a good old time. Hopefully I don't get slapped with a cease and desist. You do not know. Oh, Wasabi, you do not know and I'm sad for you because it is so good. Tis so good. Just a very good game. Definitely get the remaster when it comes out. Because you would enjoy it. It's a fun game. It's an enjoyable game. It's a game you can actively enjoy playing. It's good, and I love Nintendo. I love Nintendo games. I'm such a nerd for Nintendo games. Like I will play a Nintendo game. Like Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. That's my #1 favorite game of all time. In the Mario franchise as a whole. Like the Paper Mario franchise was very good. Legend of Zelda was always. I have Legend of Zelda tattooed on my body. That will be forever my #1 game of all time. I don't care what Zelda game it is, but if it's a Zelda game, I am playing it. #1 game of all time. Alright, stop bonking me, Hammer. Hammer! Oh god. Wait, you guys, I think I'm dumb. I think I'm very stupid. But it's almost that time. It's almost that time for me to go off and disappear into the sunset. I.e. go be an adult and take care of things. Have I played Tears of the Kingdom? I started playing Tears of the Kingdom, then some projects kind of caught my attention, but now that my projects are done, I plan on continuing Tears of the Kingdom at some point. But so far from what I've played, I love it. I'm already excited. I'm very happy. What if Zelda Poo Toilet Showdown Skibidi Toilet Edition? Oh god. You're never gonna let it go. So I say I'm watching Skibidi Toilet. It's not... Again, I'm committed. At this point, it's a commitment rather than an enjoyment. So I'm committed to watching Skibidi fucking Toilet. But no, you know what? I'll let you guys know how I feel after it's all over and done with. I'll give you my honest 100% reaction and thoughts on Skibidi Toilet. Okay? That's what you will get from me. And that is what I will owe all of you for sacrificing my brain cells to watch the Skibidi Toilet. But so far, my only honest thought is it's watchable. There's something there, and I'm gonna go find out what. Sound like a One Piece fan? Just don't even call me that. I like One Piece, but I'm not a One Piece fan. You know, I can't call myself a fan. I have friends who are One Piece fans, and all power to them. But for me, I like One Piece. It's just not my kind of anime to watch. Especially with so many episodes, I'm not gonna sit there and watch all of them. Be like, give me the condensed version. Give me the TLDR. I tell my friends, just give me the TLDR of it. I don't need to know the whole. I don't need to know every single detail. It's what's happening, what happened, what's happening now, and what's going to happen. You know, I am not a fanatic. I am just committed because I've already invested so much time. I might as well get it over with. Would you rather be called a Skibidi Toilet fan? No, not that either. I just want to be. I'm just a person on the internet. I get exposed to weird internet media shit, and then after a certain point, I'm like, oh, I might as well see where this goes. I've already committed time to this, even though I don't genuinely have a care, interest, or opinion. I'm like, I might as well see where this goes. You know, it's kind of just one of those. Like I'm already committed to the bit. Might as well see what happens. We'll see what kind of shit I put myself through. I've committed to the bit. Anyway. But let me recap my schedule for the week since it's been a while. I really should start getting back into making my schedules. I used to have our lovely friend Persephone who made some of my thumbnails in the past. She's been very busy working on her own book, her own project. I'm very proud of her. But she usually used to help me with my schedule, so I'm going to have to pick up that slack at some point. And make schedules for the week. But this week, tomorrow, there will be no story time. But if you go to the pinned comment, that's twitch.tv/Callum_Frosttail. I'll be streaming tomorrow with my friend Cal at the usual time over on his Twitch channel. So tune in to see that. We'll be playing Ghost Trick. It'll be a lot of fun, and it's always a silly, goofy, fun time. It's just at Twitch, I can be a little bit more unhinged than I can be on YouTube. So, you know, fun times all around. Wednesday, there will be no stream. Thursday, I will be playing more Super Meat Boy. So, you know, if you want to see me get pissed off and lose my goddamn mind, there we go. And then Friday, more Deponia shenanigans with Cal. We're very close to defeating Goodbye Deponia. So, and then we're going to start off the 4th Deponia game. So, that's it for this week. I will see you guys tomorrow over on Cal's channel. Make sure to give him some love and follow him. He's a friend of our channel. He streams with me every Friday. One of my best friends. So, yeah, definitely give him some love. Follow me on social media. I can use some love there. If you're not a member of our Discord, join the Discord. It's free, and everyone loves everyone is lovely and chaotic there. So you know you'll have a genuinely good time. And remember, hug your friends, tell someone you love them, and be a force for good in the world, because goodness knows the world needs more goodness. If you want to support the channel, just subscribe. That helps me out a lot. You know, being able to talk and interact with all of you guys is really, really nice. So yeah, I love you guys so very, very much. And I'll see you guys tomorrow over at Cal's channel. So, I'll be seeing you now. And if not, if you're not going to tune in there, I'll see you guys Thursday for Super Meat Boy shenanigans. Alright, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. I'll be seeing you guys. Bye. Where's my mouse cursor? God darn it. There we go. I'll see you guys. Bye.